Yeah, DXB today back with you as we focus on all things gaming, the growth of the gaming industry here, not just in Dubai, but the region as a whole. And our next guest is a Pakistani woman born and raised here in the UAE, who's represented the MENA region in all esports tournaments. It's a warm welcome to Madiha Naz, aka Madi. Madi, thanks for joining us.
Thank you for having me.
Really kind of you. Should we talk journeys? We like to talk journeys for the benefit of our viewers. So where did it all start?
Well, gaming in general started when I was very young. I was about 4 or 5, sitting with my brothers, playing the wrestling games on PS. And then we moved to America for a bit, and I was playing RuneScape next to my brother. Well, my brother, he didn't really let me play, but my mom was very supportive. She would like force him to let me play a bit. I became really good at RuneScape, but there was no professional scene. When I moved back to Dubai, I would be going to these internet cafes after football practice. You could call me a little bit of a tomboy, but I did play Barbie a bit online. So there was local tournaments, and I would play in them, but then I graduated university, and there was a chance to be a professional player. There was a major festival called Girl Gamer Dubai Festival coming up. They were recruiting players, and my team became the first ever all-female Middle Eastern esports team.
Nice.
I was captain.
Great.
That is amazing. Now, I do want to ask, League of Legends, it has a reputation for being quite a colourful crowd, the people that like to play it. And it is a male-dominated field. How's your experience been when it comes to challenging against these men?
Well, my team was all female, but there was some male interactions. We would be practicing against males for about 5-6 hours a day. In the professional scene, I would say it was amazing. They were very respectful. They understand that females do have talent in the game as well. Do they take us as serious as other males? I would say probably not. Not that they said it, but we can see action sometimes. I think overall, the gaming world is quite toxic, not just towards females, but towards males as well. Everybody is toxic, we know that. But challenges as a female, I think just not being taken seriously enough. Sometimes you'll be talking to someone and you'll look at them and be like, okay, I know what you're thinking. Not you, but
in general.
In general, yeah. And I think just toxicity towards a girl. A girl would be told, go to the kitchen, you dishwasher, stuff like that. But guys would just be told, you know, you're not very good at the game, in a more intense manner.
I want to know what Taha's thinking.
I mean, I wanted to ask, backing off Faris's question, is like, as a female in the industry, like, what are some of the challenges you have faced and how did you overcome them?
I think, once again, just not being taken seriously enough. I know when I came out as a professional gamer in the UAE, I think my team was one of the first professional teams overall, not just for women, but for men as well. Not being taken seriously enough, I would say, was the biggest challenge. Toxicity came later on when I started streaming a bit. That's a whole nother world.
I wanted to ask you, because I've seen you were named by Forbes 30 Under 30, and then you also got your golden visa for being a creator. How was that for you?
I think, honestly, it's such a blessing from God to be able to get those achievements. I think that if I was anywhere else in the world, I wouldn't be able to get these accomplishments. I think the UAE, I was born here, brought up here, it gave me the platform to be able to chase my dreams, because the scene is so competitive everywhere else, and them to acknowledge that there's a gamer and she's a female and she has a talent.
Yes.
They believed in me more than I believed in myself. I remember the first month I was in talks with the founder of the company I was signed to. He was like, you know, wake up, we have a meeting. And I go to this meeting. I didn't want to wake up. It was 11 a.m. Gamers don't wake up that early. So I go to this meeting, and my God, I was meeting His Highness, Sheikh Mohammed. And I was like, okay, it's serious. I need to start waking up a bit earlier.
Yeah.
Well, it's been very interesting talking to you, Madi, because obviously it's been amazing for you. It's something you're passionate about, something you're continuing with. You have mentioned the toxicity. So what would you say to female gamers, young aspiring gamers? What advice would you give when it comes to being a content creator, getting into this industry, playing competitively?
I have a message for the parents. Teach your kids right. You know, it all starts at home. Limit the time they're on the PC. Teach them, you know, whether it's a girl or a guy, you need to remain respectful to whoever you're playing against. The online world is so serious. I know the new generation doesn't know a world without internet. So you gotta be nice and respectful, whether it's someone online or not, because they have feelings as well.
Just keep winning as well. That'll shut them up. Won't it? You know,
Yep.
Results speak volumes, don't they?
Exactly.
What's next? What's the future hold? I know that's difficult to sort of to put into words at the moment. But what are the goals, and the ambitions?
I think the goals for now is just remaining in the gaming industry for a bit. I think for me, it's not something I want to do professionally as a player in the long run. I think every player has a shelf life. And I think streaming is the next way to go. So I got to get some tips from Taha.
Streaming is always a great thing, you know. I think the industry is a little bit on a decline at the moment, but I think that just has to do a lot with the platform wars and everything going on right now. You know, Kick, Twitch, YouTube, where do you stream? Which streaming platform is the best for you? What has the most benefits? I think as that starts clearing up a little bit more, it'll be on the up and up again.
Awesome. I'll see you there then.
For
Our
sure.
own war with the Pakistanis.
Definitely. Well, Madi, I just wanted to thank you so much for joining us on today's show.
Thank you for having me.
All right.
And Faris, you've got the Experience 60.
Yes, before we say goodbye to our guests, Taha, Pac-Man,
Yes.
we have something called DXB in 60 for you. This is where we put 60 seconds on the clock, quick fire questions, trying to get to know as much about you as possible. Are you ready for it?
I'm ready.
All right, let's start that clock in 3, 2, 1. What was your first job?
Tim Hortons.
What's your motto in life and in work?
My dad always says, don't chase the money, let the money chase you.
I love it. If you could have an AI assistant, what tasks would you let it handle?
Everything.
Would you let it game for you?
Everything. It can do everything and I can just relax in the background.
If you could play a game with anyone, dead or alive, who would it be and what would the game be?
Oh man, that is a tough question, but probably Ghost from Modern Warfare 2, OG.
All right, love it. What is your top tip for upcoming gamers?
Be yourself, always be practicing, and always try to be the best version of yourself on that game.
I think I might know the answer to this question. What's your favorite way to unwind after a stressful day?
Gaming.
Yep. Your go-to restaurant in Dubai? Do you have a favorite?
Hashmi's.
Love it. Is there a book, movie, series, or video game you'd recommend to somebody?
Last of Us as a game, and Rich Dad Poor Dad as a book.
If you could have any superpower, what would you like that superpower to be?
Teleportation.
Oh, that's a good one. And as we always ask on DXB today, why Dubai?
Because this is the best place in the world. I grew up here, you know, in and out, and I manifested that this is where I want to be one day, and alhamdulillah, being here, it's the best place to be.
Well, it's been great having you. Thank you so much for being on DXB today.
Thank you guys for
Yeah,
having
we
me.
can't thank you enough for guest co-hosting as well, Pac-Man. It's been a pleasure. Thank you
Thank
very
you for
much
having me.
indeed. And Madi, thank you very much indeed as well. Great to have you both with us. We'll let you get back to the green room where they will definitely be competing, that's for sure. There's nothing wrong with that. So in the meantime, we're going to stick around because we've got Tony and the band, not the Bandits, but Tony and the band to play us out a little later on. They're going to be live from Pizza Express. Stay with us.
I chose to sing Hey because this song is the first upbeat song that I sang when I was 8, when I am having my voice lesson. So that's why. It's memorable for me. For all the people out there who is pursuing their dreams, just keep going. Just do what is your passion. Just love what you're doing